Hi, I'm Abby, and I'm going to show you how to answer 2-mark questions in your AQA GCSE Geography exam with confidence. These quick questions might seem simple, but there's a clear technique to getting full marks every time. In this session, we're focusing on Section C, the challenge of resource management. We'll look at an example from question 3, which is the first part of Section C. This section covers key topics like resource management, the importance of food, water, and energy, and how they link to human development. Before we jump into answering questions, let's quickly recap some key points. Types of resources. Types of resources can be split into renewable, non-renewable, and sustainable resources. Why resources matter. Food supports health and productivity, energy powers industries and transport, and water is essential for health, agriculture, and manufacturing. Global resource trends. As populations grow and countries develop, resource demands increase. This can lead to environmental challenges and the need for sustainable management. Having these points fresh in your mind will help you structure clear, confident answers. So let's have a look at an example for a 2-mark question. This is a fairly typical example here, and it's outline one difference between renewable and non-renewable resources. We're going to have a look at a way to kind of break down this question, and a really good type of way to do this is using the bug technique. Now, you can use this in lots of different types of questions, but what you're going to do is box the command word, underline the keywords, and then go over the question to make sure you've understood it and that you know how many marks are up for grabs. So if we have a look at this, we've boxed the command word, which is outline, and this means to set out the main characteristics. We've underlined the key words here, so one, difference, renewable and non-renewable, and then we've had a look over the question again to make sure we understand it, and we can see that there's 2 marks up for grabs. So really, it's going to ask you for 1 mark in identifying a key point and 1 mark in supporting with an example. Now, just to give you some idea for what you could include content-wise, there's some possible content on this slide. So there's lots of different factors you could include about the differences between renewable and non-renewable, so availability, time to replace, and you only need to pick one of these and then give an example of this. So if we have a look at a model answer here, this says renewable resources such as wind and solar energy naturally replenish themselves, 1 mark, while non-renewable resources like coal and oil exist in limited amounts and cannot be replaced once used, another mark. So this answer is good because it's short, it's direct, and it ticks all the boxes for full marks. Let's see how the marks are awarded. So here you've got 1 mark for identifying a clear difference, and then you've got another mark for giving a relevant example. Sometimes with 2-mark questions, it's not fully clear what the examiner wants. So within moderation, put in as much information as possible. So an example, because that might be what they're looking for, and that might get you that extra mark. So it's a good answer because it's concise, it's precise, it uses the correct terminology, and also it's in line with the mark scheme. So that will get you those 2 marks that you need for that question. By using simple techniques like this, you'll be able to answer 2-mark questions confidently and efficiently in your exam. I'm Abby, Content Lead for Geography at Propello. Follow us for more exam revision techniques and tips, and good luck with your revising.